Hey guys, I'm back. I'm going to be making videos again this year, a lot more often. Um, had some things going on the last year. Couldn't really take the time to make videos, but things are kind of slowing down in my world, and I'm going to get back to it. And I want to talk about the NFC North. Everybody knows I'm a Green Bay Packer fan. Look at that, Brett Favre, my Cancun Green Bay Packer surfboard. But what I really want to talk about is how good I think the NFC North is going to be for about the next decade. We all know what the Detroit Lions did last year, making it to the NFC Championship game, darn near making it to the Super Bowl. Took the San Francisco 49ers, had to have a major comeback in the second half to beat the Lions, and they did. And the Niners pulled it out, but the Lions had a fantastic season. They only added to their team this offseason. And so I really want to talk about it. I want to start off with my Packers. They're my team. They're the team I love. I live and die with them. Go Pack, go, all the things, right? So I want to start off. They started off this offseason. They got defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley, which I hadn't really heard of. He was the Boston College head coach. But, man, I don't know about you guys. I like to listen to John Middlecoff. If you haven't checked out the 3 and Out podcast, check it out because he's a former NFL scout. He's got some insights that a lot of people don't have. And he says that a lot of people really, really like Jeff Hafley. A lot of people, because he's been on different staffs throughout the NFL. And so I'm looking forward to going back to a 4-3 defense. Haven't done that for a long, long time, probably 15 years. Go into that, see what they can do. I'm excited about the defensive coordinator. He can't be worse than Joe Barry, right? Like, just can't be. They bolstered that defensive secondary by getting safety Xavier McKinney from the Giants in free agency. This guy's a stud. Everybody has a lot of good things to say about him. He's did some really good things for a really poor organization in the Giants. I don't know what they're doing out there, but they're just a poorly run organization. Then on the offensive side of the ball, they brought in Josh Jacobs. Talks kind of broke down with Aaron Jones. He didn't want to take a pay cut. They got a hold of Josh Jacobs. He came. It's really kind of the same money that they were paying Aaron Jones before, so they're not really out anything. And you don't have Aaron Rodgers on the payroll anymore, so no cap space there. Packers spent some draft capital working on the offensive line, got some linebackers, some safety help from Georgia. I'm excited for what this team's going to do. We didn't think that Jordan Love was going to be what he was. Come on, guys. None of us thought he was going to finish the season like he did after the first half of the season started so just poor. The kid started to let her rip, and god dang if the Packers don't have another quarterback. Moving on to the Chicago Bears. This is really the first time that I can remember that the Chicago Bears have prioritized the offense in the offseason. They went out this offseason and added Keenan Allen and an offensive lineman from Seattle this offseason. And then when you went to the draft, Caleb Williams, regardless of what you think of Caleb Williams, he's going to be better than Justin Fields. He's a much more accurate player in the passing game. At the end of the day, the quarterback is a distributor. And Justin Fields it's like the dude just got scared and was out of the pocket as fast as he could trying to run the ball, which when you have that gift, you're naturally going to want to do that. But he never developed into a passer. And so they went and got Caleb Williams in the first round, followed up at pick number 9. They got Rue Madunze from Washington. Oh my gosh, this dude is a beast, right? And these two guys together, they've been working out together this offseason. This is going to be a really big pickup for them. And hey, this division is not going to be just a handed over. Jordan Love is coming into it. He's not just going to get handed pretty much the division like Aaron Rodgers did. I mean, the Bears won it a couple times. The Vikings won it a couple times. it was almost always Aaron Rodgers' division to lose, and Jordan Love is not going to have that. Now, the Detroit Lions, they bolstered their offensive line in free agency to an already probably the best offensive line in football. Brought in wide receiver Donovan Peoples-Jones. He's going to help bolster that wide receiving core. They tightened in the up secondary, got a Meek Robertson from the Raiders, Carlton Davis III from Tampa, and with that defensive backfield was really the big weakness for that team this year, and they went and they spent the first 2 draft picks on defensive backs. Now, the Minnesota Vikings, they're set up for a quarterback to be able to come in and succeed, whether it be J.J. McCarthy or Sam Darnold. With that wide receiving core that they have, with Aaron Jones in the backfield, we all saw what a great tool Aaron Jones was for young Jordan Love last year, and how when he got back in the swing of things, it really picked up for Jordan Love. I think he's going to do that, whether it be for J.J. McCarthy or for Sam Darnold. Aaron Jones is big, and everybody's sitting there sleeping on Sam Darnold. But don't do it, right? Don't do it, because Kyle Shanahan wanted him out in San Francisco. Kyle Shanahan knows good quarterbacks. Sam Darnold, really bad coaching in the Jets, really bad coaching. They're just nothing was able to get going. Not that Matt Rule's a bad coach. I think he's a really good college coach. In the NFL game, it wasn't good. And let's face it, things that are going on out in Carolina right now with the owner, that organization's a dumpster fire. Sam Darnold jumped at the chance to go learn from Kyle Shanahan for a year, and don't sleep on him. He could very well have a year and surprise a whole lot of people with the Minnesota Vikings. And I don't think that this division gets wrapped up till the last week of the season. It'll be January before we know who wins this division. It's going to be a tight race, I think, between all 4 of these teams. I think in the end, with what the Lions have been building and what they did last year, they just sneak over the top, over Green Bay. Chicago, with their really young team, they're probably going to win 10 games this year. But I think they come in 3rd, and Minnesota right behind them in 4th. But it's going to be, 12, 11, 10, 9 wins for all these teams. This is going to be a wild division. It's going to be 10 years. The way these teams are stacking up, 10 years is going to go by, and you're going to be like, well, the Bears won one, and the Packers won one, and the Lions won one, the Vikings won one. It's going to be – this division is going to be really good for a lot of years to come. Guys, let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comments. If you hate me, you don't like what I got to say, like and follow anyway. We'll go back and forth with each other in the comments. I love doing that. It's a lot of fun. And at the end of the day, this is sports. Sometimes we're right, sometimes we're wrong. Let me know what y'all think. Have a great spring and summer, guys.